not just talking.
Yo, what's good, chat? Today's video is me basically breaking down my first time getting high and then also my first fight. This story started when I was 12, turning 13, but I would say this is a crazy experience. Anything in this video, do not try at home.
You just do it. You're 8 years old. You're not an adult. Shut up and do what you were told.
And we really just finna get started. This story started, I would say 2023, and I would say right before May. So my birthday, for the ones that don't know, my birthday is May 20th, and it was literally the month before I was at my cousin's house. So the story started when I'm at home chilling, I'm in my bed cooling, and my dad texted me. He was like, "Is you trying to go with me to your cousin's house?" At first when he said that, I didn't know which cousins he was talking about until he told me our cousins that live in Chaska. So how this works is, the oldest cousin that lives there is basically their mom, and her name is Lily, and then she has 3 kids. Her oldest daughter, Lariah, is, I want to say at the time she was like 17, or she has 4 kids. Her oldest daughter, Lariah, I would say at the time was 17. Her son, who was the second oldest, he was around my age, so he was like 13. And then her daughter was around the time she was like 10, and then her son around the time was like 9. Or no, her son around the time was like 8. So he texted me, he was like, "Do you want to go to their house?" And I'm like, yeah, because anytime we go over there, it's always lit.
Let's get straight to it. On my mama, we lit. Yeah!
So when he picked me up, we didn't go straight to their house. We went to my granny house, and that's his mom. So we went to her house first. We cooling it over there. We kicking it, and then after that, he left, and I was just there not by myself, but I was just there. He left, and so he was like texting me, talking about get ready, get your stuff ready, because in a minute we finna head over there. I'm like, cool. I'm feeling good. I know we finna turn up. Cool.
Big mom, no kids. I ain't the right name, right time. Bitches here do it quite fine. I'm here, GIS certified. But you gon' make it rain for this thunder.
When he finally came to pick me up, we got in the car and we started driving there. And as we driving there, I'm just like, I'm real excited because I'm like, again, anytime we go over there, it's always lit, it's always cool. So I'm excited to be over there and be with them, but at the same time, I feel like I was just like, the ride there, I was real bored because I think my phone died or some stupid shit. So when we finally get on the road, I would say the drive there was like an hour and a half. So I hear my dad, while he driving, I hear him on the phone with Lily, and they talking, they kicking it. I didn't hear the full conversation. I just knew he was on the phone with Lily. So once my phone turned on, I texted some of her kids. I'm like, yeah, I'm finna be on my way. We finna turn up. We finna be lit. They all like, cool, right? So as we pulling up, nobody's outside. It's just nobody's outside. So we get out the car, and it's like I think it's townhouses. So it's a house, it's her house, and it's a house next to her. It's a townhouse, and then it's like a big yard in the backyard. So So once we parked in the front, but once we got out the car to walk in the house, it was this white boy that was walking up to the house too. So he was like, "Oh, you Lily cousin?" I'm like, "Yeah. What's up with you?" Cause I didn't know who this white boy was. So I'm like, "Yeah, what's up with you?"
Oh, who is you? I'm your grandmother.
He was like, "Oh, I'm Lariah's friend." I'm like, "Cool. Why are you walking up to me though?" So he was like, "Yeah, I'm Lariah's friend." I'm like, "Okay, what are you telling me this for?" So then he was like, he was just in the house, but he's finna go home. Again, what are you telling me this for? I don't care. So I was like, I guess. So we walk in the house, and as soon as we get in the house, like the music is going. I think Lily just got done cooking some food. Like I tell you, anytime she cook, it's always off the chart. Like she had macaroni. She had her brother was there. He made these egg rolls, and her brother always throw down when they cook. So music going. I think it was like some like, I forgot the exact song, but it was a decent song. But yeah, so the music going. It's a bunch of kids and teenagers in the living room.
Monday, eat my ass. Tuesday, eat my ass. Wednesday, eat my ass. Thursday, eat my ass. Friday, eat my ass. Saturday, eat my ass. I really honor God, so Sunday I'll let you fast.
I walk in there, dabbing them all my cousins. I see all my cousins dabbing them up. Then I see this dude, and the dude was like, he looked like he was like 16. So he's sitting next to Lariah, and then I walk up to Lariah, I shake her hand. But this dude, I didn't know who he was. So I didn't want to be rude, but it's like, I don't know who you are. So I didn't really say nothing to him. I just like left him alone. Then as we just sitting down, I'm on my phone on TikTok, and then Lily come out the kitchen and was like, "Y'all gotta go upstairs because the grown-ups finna come do what they do. Y'all gotta go upstairs or something, go outside, go to the park, just go do something." Out the living room, of course. So we all get up and we all went upstairs. We all go upstairs, and so like I said, it's her house with her kids. So we all went into the girls' room because I think the boys' room was like dirty or something. So we went in the girls' room and we just sitting down, we talking, just chatting a bunch of shit, right? So we having a conversation, and Lariah is talking to me, and so I'm gonna say she wasn't just talking to me; she was talking out loud, and that's where our problem started. But she was talking out loud, and she was like, she said something like, it was something. She said something. All y'all niggas, I don't think it was niggas because I feel like I wouldn't have took offense to that. It might have been, but she said something. All y'all niggas, and I think I might have said like, I'm not a nigga or something like that. And so she was like, "So you a bitch?" And I'm like, that it threw me the wrong way. I don't even think she said niggas because if somebody said to me to this day, niggas, I wouldn't have took offense to it. But I don't know. She's had to say something else, and I don't think it was niggas. She had to say something else because after that, she said, "Are you a bitch then?" I was like, "No," but I was like, "Yeah." So after that, like I said, the dude that was sitting downstairs, on the couch, he talking to Lariah. He was like, "What's up with your cousin?" While I'm in the room, he's like, "What's up with your cousin?" And she's like, "What you talk about?" He told her I was scared of him and I didn't want to shake his hand. I don't know who you are. I don't know you. So how you gonna get mad at me because I didn't want to shake your hand? Cool. I don't really care. I didn't care. So I'm like, I told him to his face, I don't know who you are. Why would I shake your hand and I don't know who you are? So that gives off to you I'm scared of you. I don't know. Then we just talking or whatever, and Lariah pulled out 2 big ass blunts. Or not blunts, but it was like 2 swishers from her pocket. And she was like, "We gonna smoke these tonight." And so she asked me, she was like, "You ever smoked before?" I said, "No." And so she was like, "Well, we finna do it tonight." I'm like, "Cool." So around that time when she first said it, I want to say it was like 10 o'clock. The adults didn't go to sleep till like 2 in the morning. Or they didn't leave and go to sleep till like 2 in the morning. So I remember her daughter, Makayla, she was still downstairs. I don't know what she was doing, but she was still downstairs. So all the boys was upstairs. So she came back upstairs and she was like talking to me. She was like, "Oh, me and her just having a conversation." And my one of my best friends, he was there. And he was like arguing with Scooter. And my best friend and Scooter, they around the same age. Not he not my best friend, but he one of my homies there. So him and Scooter start arguing. And Scooter was like, "I'll smack you right now." So then once he said that, Makayla got up. I'm like, I'm not finna fight no girl, but y'all not finna jump my homie either. So I remember when Scooter got up, my homie got up, they start fighting. I'm not gonna lie, it was like a tie. My homie was doing all face shots and Scooter was just like trying to wrestle him. But I'm like, y'all not finna jump my homie either. So I'm not trying to really like, I'm not finna put my hands on no female, but I'm still gonna make sure you don't jump in. So I'm pushing her. As I'm pushing her, she starts stealing off me. I'm like, yeah, all right. So I'm not doing nothing. I let her do what she doing. And she's like, she hit me right in my jaw right here. Boom. I'm like, never. I just got hit like this by no fucking female. Never. So after that, she hit me and then she back up. So then everybody else in the room starts standing up. Cause now I'm really getting mad. Like I'm like, all right, I didn't put my hands on you. Don't put your hands on me. And especially all because I said y'all not finna jump him. Which you was because you just said you was. So they pushing her out the hallway. And so she in the hallway yelling like, "Oh, how y'all gonna kick me out my own room?" I'm like, what? I'm trying to make sure y'all don't jump my homie. So after that, while they fighting, I started breaking it up. I'm pushing them both away from each other. I'm breaking it up. Then Scooter like slapped me. Now me and Scooter gotta fight. I wasn't finna fight your sister, but now I'm finna fight you because you just smacked me, and then you gonna fight me for your sister. So me and Scooter start fighting, and then I had him in a headlock. I started uppercutting him. They let Makayla come in the room and like she just hit me like this, hit me like a nigga. So my homie stealing off her. And mind you, my homie the same age as Scooter, but he's still like fighting Makayla. And I'm fighting Scooter. So then they break it up again. They get Scooter and Makayla out the room. And now I'm mad. Y'all just let her hit me. And now I gotta fight him again. I'm not finna fight her. So I'm like, now me and him gotta fight again. So while me and Scooter arguing, because I'm in the room, he in the hallway. But Lariah's in the doorway trying to make sure we don't fight. So while me and him arguing, her best friend was like, "Oh, you trying to fight these little niggas, but you're not trying to fight me." I said, "What are me and you fighting for?" And he was like, "Oh, there ain't no reason. We just finna fight." So I'm like, in the moment, I'm not gonna lie. In the moment, I was a little scared, but that's only because this nigga is 16. He's bigger, fatter, all that shit. And I'm small. So I'm like, I'm not fighting you right now. Then, after that, I think my dad came upstairs because my dad was still downstairs with Lily. So he came upstairs and then he was like, "Me and you finna go to the store. We finna walk there though. We not taking the car." So I get my stuff and I go outside. And as I go outside, I just hear her upstairs yelling. So I'm like, I don't really give a fuck no more, bro. Fuck her, fuck Scooter, fuck all of them. I'm cutting their ass off. So we get outside and me and him talking. I'm telling him like what just happened because he heard us downstairs fighting. So I'm telling him, I'm not snitching, but I'm telling him like, yeah, I'm just trying to make sure they didn't jump my homie. And then he was like, was y'all serious? I was like, no. And he was like, well then, that's all that matters. So get back to the house. As we get back to the house, Makayla's upstairs, Scooter's upstairs, and my homie upstairs. But they knew not to jump him while I was gone, so they didn't really touch him. But I get in the room, I'm sitting down, and I see Makayla's friend and Makayla in there. So they're like, all right, while the grown-ups downstairs, we finna play hide and seek in the dark. So we started playing hide and seek in the dark, and at first, Makayla was trying to be petty. She was like, she literally said out her own mouth, if I'm playing, she's not playing. I'm like, why are you still trying to drag this shit on? It's clear that I don't want to put my hands on you. I don't want to speak to you. Let's just leave this shit alone. But she's petty. That's what she does. So I'm like, all right, I'm not finna keep going back and forth with you. Just leave it alone. So I said, you know what, fuck it. I'm not gonna play. She could play. And then they started playing. But then after that, they was like, we want you to play too. So I'm like, but she being childish about this shit. Like, we really just fought. I didn't put my hands on you. You put your hands on me. But I still end up playing. So after being, and it's, mind you, it's hide and seek in the dark. So we all hiding in one room. And they have to, how it is you have to get found in the dark. So I'm in the closet hiding. And I just hear smacking. Like ruffling, smacking. So I get up, I turn my flash on, and look, and Makayla is fighting my homie. I'm like, what the fuck is y'all doing? So they fighting in the dark, and then I see Scooter try to rush out the closet. So I pushed him back, like, what is you doing? Let them fight. What is you doing? So I'm holding him back in the closet, and then like he trying to get out, but I'm pushing him. And so then he's still off me. So now me and him in the closet fighting again. So after they break it up, again, I'm like, fuck this shit. I'm done. I'm done playing. So I walk out the room, and then I walk into the boys' room, and now I'm just sitting there on my phone while they all still out there. And I think my homie was in there with me too. So then after that, we was in there for hours, and we was just sitting there. I'm on my phone. I think he was on his phone too, but we just sitting there. And so Lariah come in, and she talked to us, and she's like, yeah, don't let the shit Makayla do get under y'all skin. Just like ignore her, and she gonna get mad if y'all ignore her. So just keep ignoring her. I'm like, cool. So after that, we was all just chilling, but Lariah wanted us in different rooms because she didn't want us all in the same room together. So she was like, Scooter and Makayla going in the girls' room, and then me and my homie was staying in the boys' room. So once 1 o'clock hit, I think all the grown-ups left, and so as they all leaving, and then my older cousin Malik come to the house, and Malik is in his like late 20s to like early 30s. So he come in the house, and he like, yeah, where the grown-ups at? And we telling him like they just went down the street to this party. That's Lariah to them. I know where they went, but yeah. So Malik was really looking for the grown-ups, so he kicking it with us until I think somebody was supposed to come pick him up. But he was like, yeah, y'all meet me in the basement. Everybody meet me in the basement. But Makayla wasn't feeling it, so she stayed upstairs. And we went downstairs. All of us, we went all the way to the basement. And it was this big, long-ass table with chairs around the table. So he like, y'all finna make a song. I'm like, bet. So we sat down. And he was like, I need y'all to write for 15 minutes, y'all verses for the song. And he kept playing that beat back to back to back so we could know what we was writing to. So as he playing the beat, I remember thinking in my head, like, I'm finna have the best verse. Shit finna be fire. Shit finna be cold. Yeah. So we writing, and the whole room got quiet. Like, the whole room got silent. And I'm like, y'all really finna write. So I remember once we got done, the nigga who was trying to fight me, the 16-year-old nigga who was trying to fight me, he was like, my verse was the lamest or the weakest, and he ain't even here yet. So I rapped my verse to him. He's like, oh, that shit tough, bro, that shit tough. I know it is. I know it is. But I ain't really give a fuck. I appreciate it, but I don't care. So after that, we didn't get to record that night either, but I'm thinking like this shit in my head. I'm thinking like, okay, this shit gonna be tough. We could have a music video. I'm in my head thinking about visuals for the music video, all kind of shit, while they arguing about who got the best verse. Y'all talking about who got the best verse. I already know I got the best verse, but I'm really thinking ahead of the game. I'm thinking about visuals. I'm thinking about all that shit because why not? So by the time everybody got done to finish writing their verse and getting ready to record it, somebody was already outside to come pick Malik up. So he was like, all right, we're going to finish the song whenever I get back. We like, cool. So we was writing it on paper, but while he left, I transferred everything to my phone. So, like I put it all in my notes just in case I lost that paper. So after that, Lariah was like, we finna play. They was trying to play hide and seek in the dark again, but in the basement. I'm like, all right, cool. But some of my other cousins was there too, so they was like, all right, we're just gonna bump, and they start fighting. So I think Malik fought my cousin Buki. They both my cousins, but they fought. I fought Buki, and then I fought the 16-year-old. So me and him fighting, and he hit me in my jaw, so I really got mad. So now I'm really putting work in. And as we fighting, I was punching him, and then I pushed him into the it's like a big ass box of like a big ass bin of clothes. I pushed him. He got mad and got up trying to fight me. So I'm like, all right, we could really do that. But they didn't want us to really fight. So they was like, all right, y'all done fighting. I'm like, cool. So after that, they was like, yeah, we gonna play hide and seek in the dark again. So we was upstairs, and then I forgot who the counter was, but we go downstairs again, and the whole basement got dark. So I'm sitting down, and then as I'm hiding, I get up. I don't know why I got up, but I got up, and all I see the flash go on, and a nigga just hitting me in the back of my head. So I turn around, and now I'm swinging at the dark, because as soon as I turned around, the flash went off, and I just hear footsteps going upstairs. I know. So after we got done fighting, Lariah was like, we finna go upstairs and go do prank calls. So we went upstairs, and now we back in the girls' room. So we prank calling people, we getting lit, and then she started passing out the blunts. So I'm like, I ain't never smoked before. This is my first time ever doing this shit. So she was like, well, just hit it real, like one time, tell me how you feel. So I hit it, and I was like, it felt good, but I was like, I couldn't breathe. Like I was choking, coughing, I feel like I was dying, all kind of shit. So then after that, I'm like, let me do it again. I kept doing it. And so after that, I feel like I think I was high. So she was like, all right, now we finna go play hide and seek in the dark again. But we went in the basement this time. So now we in the basement, and we all hiding. And as I get up, I'm trying to like look around because they got quiet. So I thought they left me in the basement. So I'm like, fuck, they just left me. So it got real quiet. Then as I'm turned around, my eyes, like my body's facing the dryer. So I turn around, and I'm looking at the dryer, and I just feel, I see a flash going behind me, and then nigga just hitting me in the back of my head. So once I fell, the flash went off, and then I got up, and now I can't see nothing. So now I'm heated. So I'm like, I'm throwing shit, flipping shit, all in the dark. So I picked up the this table. I swung that bitch, the long ass table. I picked it up. I swung that bitch around, and then when I went upstairs, nobody was upstairs. I think they was all still downstairs. So I went upstairs, and now I'm heated. So I lay down, and I went to sleep. And then after that, I think somebody poured water on me while I'm asleep. I was so fucking mad. But yeah, after that, we was like, and I woke up again, it was morning time. So as I'm waking up, I think everybody was in the room talking. And so it was like, as soon as I woke up, I went to go brush my teeth, wash my face. Or no, as soon as I woke up, they all in the room talking. So I go in there, I'm trying to see what they on, and then and then after that, they talking about what happened the night before, but nobody brought up the fight in the basement. Yeah, all talking about everything else but the fight. I'm like, cool. So Lariah was like, I think we should go to a park or something because it was a Sunday, so everybody going home that Sunday. So we should go to the store, go to a park or something, go have fun. So I'm like, cool, we could go do that. So as I get in the shower, brush my teeth, wash my face, as soon as I come out, everybody ready to go. I'm like, y'all niggas ain't showered, brush y'all teeth, y'all just ready to go. Y'all still smell like y'all did yesterday. Y'all ready to go already? But I ain't care. So I'm walking out, and we walk into the store. And the same nigga I just fought yesterday was asking me to buy him something. But in my head, I didn't remember me and him fought until my cousin showed me the video. So in reality, I wouldn't go buy him nothing anyway, because why would I buy another grown-ass man some snacks from the store? But I'm like, fuck it, cool. So after that, we get to the park. And as we get to the park, me and Malik just talking. And I'm not talking about the older Malik, I'm talking about the little Malik. But we in the, because mind you, me and Malik is the same age. Me and Malik is the same age. So everybody at the park and we walking slower. So he talking to me, he was like, yeah, I feel like you scared of the best friend. I said, why would I be scared of him? It's the same shit I said yesterday. He tried to say I was scared of him because I shake his hand. Why would I be scared of him? He was like, oh, because he beat you up last night and you didn't really do anything about it. I said, when we fought the first time, I won. He was like, y'all fought again. I'm like, no, we did. He's like, yes, y'all did. I said, what? So he showed me the video. And I saw everything from the lights going off to the nigga hitting me back in my head, all kind of shit. They referred to him pouring water on me while I'm sleeping. So he was like, yeah, if I was you, I would go whoop his ass. So, like, fuck it. So I dropped my shit. Or no, I didn't drop it yet, but I'm walking up to him. He on the swing. So I'm walking up, and he's swinging. And as he go up, I just remember him coming back down, and I kicked him in his back, and he flew off the swing. As soon as he get back up, everything came off. Jacket, shoes, everything came off because we in the sand. I'm not trying to... I can't lose this fight. I might take an L, but I'm not fucking losing. So, as soon as everything came off, I dropped my shit. Everything came off. He got up. I'm just working his ass. I'm like, cause I feel like when I fight, I get real mad, and I'm not finna leave the fight regretting not doing something. So I'm finna do everything in my power to make sure you feel these bitches, to make sure you all type of shit. So we fighting, and then he fell. As he fell, I uppercutted him, and he flew back. So then they start grabbing me. I'm like, fuck it, I was just gonna stomp him out, but they're grabbing me. So he get up, and now we fighting again. As we fighting, I think I hit his jaw, and his whole face hit the pole of the swing. So then they grab me again. And then he run towards me. So I headlock him, I'm uppercutting him, and then we both fall to the floor. But since we both on the floor, I'm not letting this nigga get up before I get up. So I'm trying to hold him down and get up at the same time. And once I got up, I stumped him. And so now the riot's like, why would y'all just do that? I'm like, y'all niggas wasn't gonna tell me that we fought last night? And so the riot was like, she said something like you was high, not drunk. I was like, still, I didn't remember me fighting him in the dark at all until he just showed me the video. So I thought they was trying to play my face. So I'm like, fuck this shit. Me and him don't even gotta talk. We don't gotta do nothing. Tell this nigga to stay away from me or I'm gonna do it again. And then after that, the nigga was in like, he wasn't crying, but he was like crying, oh, I wasn't even trying to fight you for real yesterday. I just did that because you was trying to bully me. What? What? Bully you? Come on now. You a grown-ass man. I'm 12, finna turn 13. You're 16, damn near finna turn 17. So how am I bullying you? I can't even bully you. Come on now. And you're bigger than me. You're fatter than me. How can I bully you? Come on now. The math is not mathing. But yeah, after that, I went right back to my cousin's house. And as soon as I got back, my dad was already ready to go. So I'm like, fuck it, we going. And we left. But if I could do anything differently, I would say I would have did way better in my fight because I feel like I won, but I could have did way more. But yeah, that was my story time on how I got high for the first time and then I got into my first fight. And that first fight, it taught me a lot. Like, the nigga could be bigger than me, stronger than me, but I feel like you can only win if you believe that you can win. And he started that fight, so I feel like he got what he wanted. I don't really got no beef with him to this day, but if he wanted to fight me, I'm not scared. I would definitely do it again. But yeah, that was my story time on how I got high for the first time and I got into my first fight. Let me know what y'all want to see from me from here on out. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share, and then go hit me up on my Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat. All of it will be linked down below. But yeah, go fuck with your boy on all those platforms and hit me up. Y'all know the name, y'all know the boy. It's Babybailout. And I'm out.